So good afternoon. We're going to do a few more examples putting an equation in a slope-intercept form. So again, slope-intercept form means we have to put this in y equals mx plus b form. So in other words, we need to get that y by itself, solve for y. Again, our steps are going to be, we want to zero pair the x term. We want to get that out of the way. And then we want to use that multiplication, division, inverse operation to get that y by itself. So looking at this first equation, I have x minus y is equal to 3. We want to get rid of that x, and we can use its zero pair, which is a negative x. But if I put that on one side to keep it balanced, I also got to put that negative x on the other side. We do pick up on that this x and negative x are going to zero out. I have my negative y is equal to then a negative x and a 3, so negative x and a 3, or negative x plus 3. So these two terms really don't go together, so we just write them down as negative x plus 3. Now notice how I need a positive y here. So what I can do is change its sign to y. But if I change the sign of this side, we have to change the signs of the other side. So in other words, I've got to take the opposite side. But if I take the opposite side, I've got to take the opposite of the other side. So that negative x is going to change to a positive x, and that positive 3 is going to then change to a negative 3. So all I've got to do is just really change all the signs, and I have y by itself. Some people look at it like a negative 1, and you can just divide both sides by negative 1. But remember, dividing by negative 1, all that's going to do is just change the signs. So it's kind of the same concept. So let's look at this next equation. 12x minus 5y equals negative 40. Again, I want a zero term, the x term. So since I have a positive 12x, I need a negative 12x. And I need to do it to both sides of the equation. So the 12x and the negative 12x are going to zero out. So I'm going to mark those out. I now have this negative 5y. And again, those aren't like terms, so I just have a negative 12x and a negative 40. I just put those together. Now, I need to get rid of the coefficient. And since that's a negative 5, I want to divide both sides by a negative 5 to get rid of it. But I need to divide each term by negative 5 over here. I have to distribute that through there. So the negative 5 and the 5 are going to divide out. And we know that a negative and negative make a positive, so we want to rewrite that as 12/5. And I have to go ahead and just bring the x out to the side there. So 12/5 becomes my coefficient of x. And then a negative 5 into a negative 40, that would make a positive 8. So that would be what we call slope-intercept form. So hopefully you're getting pretty good at solving equations, especially moving things around. And we just apply that to slope-intercept form. So I think that's all my examples on that. I think we're going to move into another topic. Stay tuned.